Mel, is it surprised? How are you feeling?
Oh, we're hurting a little bit, obviously. We've got no excuses. Our prep was really good. Tonga come with a plan and executed better than us, really. We probably weren't composed or patient with the footy, particularly in the second half. We turned the ball over a fair bit and our own worst enemies, but we're not going to use that as an excuse. They made the most of opportunities and played better than us.
Boy, did they outmuscle you?
Yeah, well, they got a roll on there. I think at the start of the first half, but we definitely pulled it back into our favour. I thought the momentum, and then it was a bit of field position there in the second half, and like Mel said, a bit of composure, and we turned over some cheap ball, and we had. They had a lot of good field position, which took a bit out of us. But in saying that they executed their game plan really well. I wouldn't say out-muscled. I would say they had a lot of the momentum. But, they played awesome.
Now, are they now your number one rivals in Test League?
Well, they've added to the list of good international footy teams, So, I seen Fiji today, how excellent they were, and the New Zealand English game was great test match. So the international game's starting to expand, and the Pacific Islands are starting to find their feet, in it all, and and it all adds to a very competitive world, at a national level. So we're, like I said, we're hurting. We wanted to win that game. Obviously, we probably shot ourselves in the foot a bit, but. They deserve to be where they are.
Now, it's a bittersweet for you. You've been at the forefront of the movement to restore international football. You've been, restoring the pride in the green and gold international calendar, and this is what happens.
Yeah, it does happen. From our point of view, if I can say this, we're going through a bit of a transition ourselves, with a lot of younger players coming into the footy team. Our expectations, we want to win every game we play in the green and gold jersey. But it will be a really good learning curve for the debutants. We've had, I think, 6 debutants this year, so we had 3 last year. So there's a bit of a change of the guard. But again, I'm not using that as an excuse, but it's a great learning curve for us, moving forward. And we've got a Kangaroo tour next year, and we've got the World Cup the year after. So, there's no doubt, the bulk of these players will be playing next year, and they'll be playing in the World Cup.
Now, the way the Kangaroo tour's got next year's schedule, you won't play Tonga again.
Yeah.
Maybe in the World Cup. Would you like to organise a test of that?
Oh, I think we're pretty well full. We've got New Zealand again next year, and we go on that Kangaroo tour. We've got 3 test matches against England, and hopefully some midweek games, against the clubs over there or against France. So, pretty happy with that lot, and then obviously the World Cup is what we're focused on as well, down the track. So, who knows when we'll play Tonga next? But I can assure you we'll be well prepared.
How brutal was it? Just relentless.
Yeah, it was good. It was a test match footy. They're a great team, Tonga. There's no secret of how physical and big they are, and we knew that was going to be the case. We knew it was going to be a tough game, and like Mal said, we prepared really well all week for it, and we just didn't execute our game plan as well as they did. They played some really good footy tonight, and you got to. Give them credit when it's due, and like we said, it wasn't how we wanted to finish off this campaign. But look, we've done some really good things in these last couple of weeks that we'll be proud of and that we'll hold on to, and there's a lot of good things that we can take out from this.
Quite a bit strange to lift the trophy at the end of it.
Yeah, look, it's bittersweet. It comes down. We put ourselves in a position tonight where we played really well against the Kiwis last week, and that's the way it was set up, and we ended up winning the trophy on the end of it. So, look, I suppose there's something to be happy about and celebrate, but obviously it hurts at the moment coming off a loss.
Mel, what do you think's changed for Tonga since this time last year when the Kangaroos were so dominant at Mount Smart?
I think they're a year older and more experienced. I believe the combinations and a bit more cohesive. You know, they played mid-year as well, played last week and played extremely well against Great Britain. I think confidence is growing within their team. When you go through their footy team, they've got some great players, great players that, play at a really high level in the National Rugby League as well. So they're very, 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 good and capable footy team.
What did you went up to the ref? Was that just frustration about the one-on-one stripping?
Yeah, it's international rules. 2 in the tackle, and then it's not NRL. So yeah, I was just asking the question. That's all. But there's obviously going to be a bit of frustration there.
Was the ground any help for you, mate?
What's that? Sorry, mate.
The crowd, was it any help?
Was it any help? Yeah, for us or? Oh, look, it was for Tonga. No, it was a great atmosphere. It was, last year when we played, they get behind their footy side, and so they should. They should be very proud of the way they played, and it was a good atmosphere for us to run out and be a part of as well.
This might sound a bit blasphemous, but people are describing it as Origin-esque, the intensity. Would you agree?
It's Origin's different to Test match footy. There's obviously rugby league. It's a physical game. There's, definitely at stages it was, obviously felt like it. It's hard to compare the two. They're different footy, I think.
Thank you.
Thank you.